We're back in today. Roster update and investing video. The best buys on the marketplace. And we're only a few weeks away now from May 2nd. The big roster update. We had news on their live content stream. San Diego Studios said, oh, you guys have been waiting so long for May 2nd. We're going to make it a big update with a lot of people getting bigger changes and also some people getting bigger downgrades. So basically, we could be seeing a pretty large roster update on May 2nd. It's good news, but it was Ashley. So do we trust her? I don't know. I mean, what do we think in the chat? Join the Discord. We got 5,000 people in there. We got a bunch of roster update investments all year long. If you're a member, you already have bought in and made tons of stubs already, flipping guys like Garrett, Crochet, Jackson, Chourio, Logan Webb. A bunch of people have been making stubs all season long, and we're only going to keep that up with a big bang on May 2nd. The first name, and we're using the Diamond Tier Stats bot to get the stats for these guys. Put in a player name, it gives you everything you need to know. And we're also going to do something very unique. I think that what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you guys what overall a lot of these players would be going if the update were today. This will be specifically useful for hitters because we actually have a spreadsheet that tells you every single pitcher what their overall is projected to a T. But for hitters, you just go off of me, and I'm gonna break it down right now. What everybody we're going to. Corbin Carroll's number one. At this price, it's a little bit hard for me to see investing into him right here. If anything, he'd be closer to a sell. He's already priced as if he's getting a +1. The update is still 2.5-ish weeks away, 3 weeks, right? He's definitely a good long-term hold. His stats have been elite. He's batting .333 with 5 home runs. Now, all of that's coming versus righties, though. So, versus lefties, he might even get a slight downgrade. But versus righties, he's due for a big boost. This is how we're going to do it, right? +1, +0, I'm going to give a 5% chance. +1, I'm giving 35% chance. And then +2 to diamond, I think it's more likely than not, call it 65%. I'm not doing the math. I'm just kind of estimating here. I'm saying like 65% chance of Corbin Carroll would be a diamond if the update was today. Mr. Crochet, welcome to relevancy. He made me 75,000 stubs from his last start. Bought in at 1,300 the day before his start. And he almost pitched a no-hitter. He almost pitched a perfect game, too. We have him projected on the pitcher spreadsheet. His hits per 9 took a big boost. So did his stamina after going long in that game. He's projected +1.8. So you can potentially make 50% ROI if you bought it at 2,000. It's a bit too pricey for my liking. Wait for his price to drop. Again, if I had to predict right now, I would probably say it's 50-50, +1 and +2. So it's pretty close on a guy like Crochet. The next name on the list is Steven Kwan. Steven Kwan, it's a tough one because he's playing very well, but he's playing to his stats. He already has high contact, and his batting average is .389 versus righties, so we could see a bit of a boost there. .217 versus lefties. Smells like a downgrade. And then he has 2 home runs, both coming versus right, maybe a slight power right boost, but he's done nothing versus lefties. I don't know. I mean, it looks like a +1. I'd probably say, 65% chance +1 right now. Might not even get touched. Maybe goes diamond. But I do like that. I like him. He's almost at quick sell, and I think he has diamond potential if he gets hot in the next couple of weeks. Jackson Chourio. Jackson Chourio is a name. I mean, .292 batting average, 5 home runs, 2 home runs versus lefties, 3 versus righties. Batting average, .233 versus left, .262 versus right. I think he has diamond potential, this update. I think if the update were today, we're looking at right down the middle, probably a 33% chance. A little bit less than 32% chance of +1, and then good chance of +2, and good chance of diamond. William Contreras got a big boost to diamond. He's a fellow Brewer last season. I think Jackson Chourio could be that guy this time. So I think, 1,500, no. His price is actually pretty high. If we look at his price chart, I know it went up from yesterday. You can see it shot up. I bought 100 of him at about 1,050 stubs during the market crash. I'm glad I did. I would probably buy in more if it's around 1,100 again, but I'm not buying in at this price. Jimmy Yimi Garcia is the next name. First reliever. We're going to have relievers projected in their exact overalls closer to the update, but he's had a pretty good start to the year. 8 innings pitched, 4 hits, 10 Ks, only 3 walks. He's got to get the Ks up, and he has to keep the walks down, and he's doing that in real life. Now, a reliever can easily cook themselves with 1 start. I hate the fact he's an 83 overall. He has to go +2 to go diamond. But at quick sell, why not? Fellow Blue Jay, he is a Blue Jay. Yeah, fellow Blue Jay, Jeff Hoffman is Yeah, Jeff Hoffman ain't a Philly anymore, thank God, is also worth a looking into. He's had a very hot start to the year. Brenton Doyle. Now, I don't love Brenton Doyle's 82 overall, but he's close to quick sell. I like the fact he has common hitting because in real life, he ain't hitting like a common. 321 batting average with 3 home runs. All 3 home runs have came versus righties. We could see a power boost versus the right side of the plate. He's also batting .500 versus lefties. Now, what's that sample size? That's a whole different story. But as of right now, Brenton Doyle would probably be getting a +1 or a +2. I don't like the fact that he's probably not going diamond in one update. Almost guaranteed. Pete Crow-Armstrong. He started off the year the least hot hitter I've ever seen in my life. He's got common hitting, very, very bad hitting, 229 batting average now, which is up from where it was. It was like .091. He's got 2 home runs, and they came a day or two ago in one game versus the Dodgers, where he had 2 home runs and a triple all in one day. His stats aren't good in real life, I'll tell you that right now. But he's hot, and he's trash in the game. So maybe he plays his way into relevancy, and I think his price would probably shoot up if that's the case, if he keeps hitting the way he was against LA. Speaking of LA, Yoshi, was that Super Mario? I try. Super Mario is such a good game. You can't top the Wii, man. PS5, they're trying. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. He's projected on the spreadsheet. Let's go take a look. We recently projected him again after his most recent start, and he's projected +1.7, which is close to +2. We have him rounding up to +2 because of true overalls. If you don't know what that is, it's fine. But he's looking like he's going to be an 84 overall if the update were today. He might be able to play his way to diamond this update, but I feel like he would have to do something special. All reality, I think it's going to be a +1. Maybe earns a way to diamond if we're lucky. Not a great ROI, but he's also pretty cheap considering the fact he has diamond potential. So I don't mind it. Seiya Suzuki. Now, I'm not sure why Seiya Suzuki is quick sell. I'd put him in a B+, B tier. I don't love his current hitting stats. He already has really high contact. I don't love the fact he's an 82 overall to start. But he's got a 292 batting average with 4 home runs. 2 versus both sides of the plate. Power left could go up. His batting average versus left is .455. That's pretty good batting. I mean, that's insane. I mean, if he continues playing this way with power and contact, he has diamond potential. Just do I believe in Seiya Suzuki to go diamonds? I mean, no. But I think he would get a +1 or 2 if the update were today. Probably a +1. Josh Hader. Josh Hader is hard to project. It's relievers. They always do very weird things with the relievers, but he's almost at quick sell. And look at his one stat: 44 walks per 9. In real life, through 8 innings pitched, he only has given up 2 walks. His walks per 9 stat has to go up. He also has 4 hits only and then 11 strikeouts. Those are pretty good numbers as well. So Hader would definitely be getting a +1 or 2 in my opinion right now. In fact, if I had to project him, I'd be saying +2. They're talking about all these big changes. Okay, give him a boost. Brian Wu, sneaky buy at quick sell. We mentioned this in the members chat. We projected him after his most recent start, and it's actually pretty good. +1.44 is what he would be getting today. He'd be going to an 82 overall. That's 50%. And another good start, he actually has diamond potential, depending on his next outing. And I also think Brian Wu is actually underrated and talented. He's the starting pitcher 3 or 4 in the Mariners rotation, right? I think he's 4 after Bryce Miller, based on their opening day. But I like Brian Wu as a buy. I like this guy as a buy as well. Alex Bregman, look at his price. It was high before, and then it went back down. He's 290 batting average with 2 home runs on the year. His clutch might take a hit. He only has a 208 batting average with guys in scoring position. This guy can get hot. He already has the batting average, but I'd like to see more home runs. The thing I like to see, though, is that his price did shoot up in the past when he probably did something good in real life. It can definitely shoot up again, and it shot up all the way to 1,200. So at quick sell, and it's kind of like a B+ tier investment. Don't mind if I do. Freddy Peralta, one of my favorite buys, and you'll see that reflected in my inventory. 444 Freddy Peralta has joined the club. Bad last start. He was projected almost +5 after his last start, which was pretty mid. He's now projected +2.3. So he's projected to go to 82 overall, which is still a pretty good ROI at 500 stubs. I would recommend buying Freddy Peralta at 500 stubs. Now, there's probably another pitcher out there where if they drop to 500 stubs, it's worth it, and we'll cover him soon. It's Mr. Cole Ragans. But Freddy Peralta is looking pretty good if the update were today. Riley Greene and Ezekiel Tovar. Both of these guys are kind of in a similar spot. Riley Greene, and Zeke. I mean, they both have cooled off. They've both been kind of ice cold. Ezekiel Tovar, he was batting like almost 300. Now he's batting 240. Riley Greene is batting 233. They both would be going slightly down or staying even if they were today. But they both have upside. Like, they both are talented individuals that I think deserve to be higher overalls. It's just a matter of when. And it's just a matter of putting it together in real life and getting hot at the right time. So what do you do? Like, do you buy into Freddy Peralta at a bit of a higher price, or do you buy into one of these, lower tier guys? At the current prices, I'd probably buy into Freddie P, but keep these guys on your radar, especially if you have a high amount of stubs. Hunter Greene has to be talked about as well. Hell of a start to the season, man. Definitely Cy Young favorite if the Cy Young awards were today, but we still got a whole season to go, buddy. Don't give it to him just yet. Hunter Greene's projected +6. Hunter Greene is projected to go +6 to 86 overall. Wow. I mean, he's up across the board except for his Ks per 9 actually being -1, slightly down. But +6 would still make you 150% ROI. But at 1,900, at 1,600, it's a bit too rich for my blood. I bought 50 of him the day before his start for 800 stubs. Flipped it back for 1,900, sold. So, I mean, you can definitely make stubs before the actual roster update itself. I still don't, this price is a bit too rich for my blood, but definitely, I mean, he could be diamond in one update. Josh Naylor. I like Naylor a little bit more than Riley Greene and a little bit more than Zico Tovar because of the batting average. He's batting .322 in real life. The only problem is his power. He only has 1 home run on the season, and that could be bad. I'd say if they were today, Josh Naylor is probably going +1, just based on that .322 batting average alone. Man, we got a lot of names today, man. If you appreciate all the names, smash like, subscribe, and join the Discord. Kirby Yates, another reliever. Good start to the season. Very good start. His K per 9, he's got 7 innings pitched, and he has 4 hits. Pretty good. Only 1 walk with his 30. Holy. I might buy Kirby Yates myself. I'm not even. 15 strikeouts, too. So he's averaging 2 strikeouts per inning, and he has only given up 1 walk with a 31 walks per. I'm buying Kirby Yates. I'm doing it. After this video, I'm doing it. Who am I selling? Who is Riley Greene? In fact, Riley Greene is gone. Take back everything I said. Riley Greene, I'm selling every single one of them. Kirby Yates, you're coming home, buddy. Cole Reagan's up next. You're going to see how many I have of him, man. Cole Reagan's, I like a lot. I bought a lot of him. Around 440 stubs. A lot. And I think, again, we're talking Cy Young potential right here. We have him projected on the spreadsheet, and I think he's +4. Let's take a look. I got to try finding him. Yep. He's +3.97. Still stubs to be made. That's kind of wild. I think he goes +3 or +4 in one update. He's averaging 12 or 11 strikeouts per game. Wild stuff. We got 2 pitchers left to talk about. One of them is a former Philly who I hate, Nick Pivetta. Nick Pivetta, we have him projected on the spreadsheet. Got to take a look. The next one is also going to be another player that, washed up potentially. But Nick Pivetta is looking like a +2.8 right now. So he'd be going 81 overall if the update was today. You can make almost 2 times your stubs because he'd be going to 600 quick sells. That's 3 times your stubs, really. So Nick Pivetta is somebody to have on your radar. It's just a matter of do you believe in his talent and also the risk. And similarly, we got another guy, Kevin Gausman. Let's not forget, Kevin Gausman, he was lights out a couple of years ago in terms of strikeouts. And now his only stat that's negative is Ks per 9 at -5. Kevin Gausman is also projected to go 81 overall with a +2.9. He's been playing well in real life. 19.1 innings pitched, 9 hits only 3 walks, 14 strikeouts. So that 14 strikeouts is where he's kind of getting held back with a bit of a downgrade. That is a long, massive roster update video breakdown. If you appreciate that, smash the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Peace.